Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Home yesterday and got to thinking about something that popped up on our show. We were just doing our NFL gumbo, and I threw out the question just kind of in the middle of the conversation: is there another guy in sports being wasted more than Joe Burrow was being wasted in Cincinnati?
In Cincinnati, yes. I remember this.
He has to live in a shithole town. He plays for one of the worst run organizations in pro sports. He's surrounded by poo-poo like Emmett was in the late 90s when he was a diamond surrounded by poo-poo.
Right.
Except for Jamar Chase, who's now upset and doing wide receiver things that wide receivers do when things don't go their way. It's a bad scene in Cincinnati. Burrow's now out for the year for the second time, probably out for the year. I don't know when he's going to be back, maybe mid-December. And he's going to retire at 30 and never having won anything, and it's going to suck. He's being wasted by the wrong organization. So I got to thinking last night, who are the most wasted people in sports in America? And I just, off the top of my head, I have 9 here.
Off the top of my head, before
see if you can get any of them.
Because they didn't protect him and because he almost died on the field a few times, he retired early. He was probably one of the most gifted quarterbacks to play in the NFL. I would say Andrew Luck.
Okay, as far as like guys ever,
just wasted.
Okay, yeah,
Andrew Luck.
Yep.
Made it to a Western Conference Finals with nobody. Lost to the Golden State Warriors. Went to the Bucks past his prime. Well, a little bit past his prime. I'd say Damian Lillard.
Yeah, okay.
Damian Lillard would be one. Oh man, you threw me a curveball. But those are 2 that come off the top of my head right now.
All time, like guys that are no longer playing, yeah, I could. That's a different list.
But yeah, you talking about? You got some. You got
I'm
some
talking about guys
ones?
now. Yeah. No, but like I think Dan Marino's career got wasted because he played for Miami. He played for Wayne Huizenga. The biggest mistake Jimmy Johnson ever made when he became the coach of the Dolphins was not trading Dan Marino and making him your Herschel Walker and starting over. Jimmy tried to win with a mediocre team and put some Band-Aids on some cuts, and Jimmy wound up failing.
Yeah.
So I wrote down 9 guys that are currently playing. That are currently being wasted. Okay. And I did the big 3 sports in our country: the NBA, the NFL, and Major League Baseball.
Okay, current guys.
So we know Joe Burrow is probably number 1 on this list. The Taylor Power Index wasted athletes list. And maybe there's guys in other sports too. Arlington's own and the former Aggies great Myles Garrett. We are missing one of the great careers by a defensive edge pass rusher in modern times. When is the last time you watched the Cleveland Browns play football? My point stands.
Yeah.
Probably the last time I watched Cleveland was probably last season or the year before when the Cowboys played up there.
Well,
that's it.
Do you blame Myles at all for re-signing?
No, but when he decided to take all that money, he signed up for okay, now I'm signing up for I'm never going to win anything ever again.
Okay.
He chose that, but he is being wasted.
Okay.
He decided to take the money, and I get it, but that's not his fault that the rest of the thing around him's ass.
Fair.
I'm saying ass a lot this week in honor of Cam Ward, who said that we are ass right now.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence. And see, I thought you might argue with me on this. I thought I might get some pushback from you on this guy.
Only because I feel like some of it is on him. A lot of it's on him. He hasn't been very good.
How many coordinators has he had in the 5 years he's been in the league? I think 5. How many head coaches? I think 4.
Hurts has had 6 coordinators.
I want to give Lawrence the benefit of the doubt still. He still has all-world talent. Google Jacksonville Jaguars offensive coordinators since Trevor Lawrence came into the league. I mean, Trevor Lawrence had to go through
4.
Urban Meyer as a head coach.
Yeah, that was
Are you
brutal.
kidding me? He's had 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And how
How
long?
many-
Has he been
how
in the
long
league?
been in the league?
5 years.
Daryl Bevell, number 1, 2021 with
Darryl
Coach Mike-
Bevel, yeah.
Coach Urban Meyer.
Okay.
Press Taylor.
Press Taylor. Y'all know that household name? Press Taylor.
Yeah, that sounds like a fake person.
Mhm.
And then Liam and Grant Udinsky.
Mm-hmm.
Those are current, right?
Liam is current.
Yeah.
I think Trevor Lawrence gets drafted by the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton is the coach, then he is having all the success that Bo Nix is, if not more so.
Yeah.
Just because the Cowboys play the Jets, and I'm doing this one to F with Bouquet, although I believe it. Sauce Gardner is being wasted. Just like Darrelle Revis was, if you want to get down to
Darrelle
nuts and
Revis was the
bolts.
one. Yeah.
Sauce Gardner for sure.
You see, Sauce said yesterday, I'm being targeted because our team's bad. He believes because the Jets are terrible, the refs are over-calling pass interference against him. He's had 2 big PIs the last 2 games, and he
Sauce
says they
is
were
the truth.
bullshit calls.
Sauce is the truth. And he plays golf, so he's all right.
I
with
wrote
me.
down Damian Lillard. You mentioned Dame.
Dame's past his prime now, though. But
His
yeah,
career's been wasted.
Yes,
in
for
Portland.
sure.
If any mega superstar player, a max player in the NBA that wants to win and chase a title, needs to get the fuck out of Portland the second they walk in the door. You need to begin an automatic process of trying to figure out, how do I get out of here?
Sure.
They're never going to win anything of note
No.
in that town.
It's weird town.
No.
I don't know why.
The kid that's going to win the Cy Young this year in the National League, what did Paul Skeens go, like 10-10?
Yeah, something like that.
Paul Skeens went 10-10 in Pittsburgh.
And how's he going to win
He's
the
the
Cy
best
Young
pitcher in
with
the
10
game
losses?
because he's got a 197 ERA and he struck out 5,000 guys.
Okay.
Because his 10 losses were like 2-1 and 1-0 every night. Paul Skeens is being wasted, and hopefully because he's a guy that likes the media. He likes attention. He's dating a celebrity.
Who?
Paul is.
Who's he dating?
That
Libby Dunn.
chick from LSU,
Who?
Libby Dunn. She's a big time influencer with
Yeah.
young women.
Yeah, Livy Dunn, gymnast.
Oh, the
Several million
LSU chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
several million followers on Instagram, all this kind of thing. I'm hoping because he likes the spotlight, he will find a way to get the hell out of that shithole Pittsburgh.
He'll
And
be,
that's not
he'll
a
be
shot
a
at
Yankee
Pittsburgh, the
or a
city.
Dodger soon.
That's a shot at Pittsburgh, the Pirates.
Yes.
Not the town. Colleyville zone. Bobby Witt Jr.
Don't
he
know
is
him.
He is one of the great young all-around baseball players in the game. You would know him if he played for 20 other teams.
Yeah.
Who does he play for?
The Royals.
Oh, God.
He is never going to win anything in Kansas City, and he needs to get the Frank out of there as soon as he possibly.
Rudy, I have $100 million for you if you can name one Kansas City Royal. I'm still broke.
We should play. You know what we should do because the baseball playoffs have started? Because I'm just as bad as you
Yeah.
are. I know Bobby Witt because his daddy played for the Rangers, and he's from
Oh.
Fort Worth. Colleyville's a suburb of Tarrant County, but nonetheless. And I saw him play against the Missions a couple of times when he was in the minor leagues. We should play who he played for today with baseball players. At the end of the show today, let's play who he played for, and me and Rudy will play. We'll see how many we can get. I want you to come up with guys that are starting on playoff teams and
On playoff teams.
today. Okay.
Done.
Pick up a handful. It'll be a fun game at the end of the show. Mike Trout, we all know who that
Of
is.
course. He has been wasted away.
If
for
Mike
sure.
Trout were a Yankee, he'd be Aaron Judge, and he'd
Yeah.
have the same legacy as Aaron Judge.
It's sad.
It's sad. It's absolutely sad. I have one more. I might get pushback on this because this guy actually has won 2 World Series. Okay, and he's been the MVP both of them.
Okay.
But I think that Corey Seager, while he is still in his prime, needs to find a way away from my Rangers as soon as possible. I don't think
Really?
I don't think the Rangers are close to winning anytime soon. No, they're promoting the guy Schumacher, who is one of their assistants in the office, to manager most likely, because that Bruce Bochy, they've run him off. He's old and he can barely walk anymore. They got a bunch of high-priced veteran
Shit.
pitchers. They're worth a shit ton of money. Corey Seager is the best all-around shortstop I've ever seen. That's not Ranger fan bias. I've never seen a better all-around shortstop, 5-tool, than Corey Seager. Never. I think he's the greatest. I think he's the most skilled shortstop there's ever been.
Baseball guy. Look, that's above my pay grade.
Just go.
But
with
I'm
it.
just-
Bouquet,
I'm
do
just
you agree
imme-
Seager's the
I'm immediately
most talented
pushing back on
shortstop.
that. Wait, you just talking about with the glove?
All of it. All 5 tools.
No, I mean he's been
I
the
don't
best
know.
shortstop in Major League Baseball for a little bit.
I need to
last
see
year,
his. I don't know.
He's
Mike.
the best all-around shortstop.
Ever.
Fielding.
Ever.
Range, arm, at the plate, clutch play, all of it.
Yeah, I'm not saying ever, but he's been the best for the last like 5-6 years.
He's the most skilled shortstop I've ever seen.
What?
He's got the glove of Omar Vizquel. He's got the power of A-Rod. He's got the overall batting skill of Nomar Garciaparra. He is the greatest shortstop I've ever seen. And he's won the.
That's above my pay grade.
And he kicks ass in the playoffs. He's won the MVP of the World Series twice with the Dodgers, and he led the freaking Rangers to the world title. That right there put him over the top. Those are the guys that come. No, I wrote that.
No,
down
that's fine. No,
that's guys being currently wasted in pro sports who need to get out of their current franchises as soon as they possibly can.
So I have a list here, and again, this is above my pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
He got him better than Jeet, obviously.
Not even close.
12-time All-Star, 95 National League MVP, Barry Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzie Smith, the most Golden Gloves of all time.
Ozzie didn't have the stick that
Ozzie didn't have the stick.
No.
Alan Trammell, 6-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove.
Alan Trammell wouldn't get out of AAA if he were alive today.
A-Rod?
I'm not kidding. I mean,
A-Rod?
A-Rod moved to third base and played third for 10 years. So,
steroid user.
And he's a cheater.
And see, I don't even give a shit about that. That's on baseball for letting him get away with it. That's on them. He don't hate the player.
Correa?
No way. Correa's tailed off a lot.
What's that dude's name over there? Jose's guy? Garciaparra?
Nomar? No.
Better than Jeter, but no.
Nomar didn't have the staying. No, how long did Nomar play? 10 years? He didn't play long enough.
Okay. That's about it.
I'm a shelf life guy. How long do you stay in the
league? He might be then. Yeah. Betts is not a shortstop. I thought Betts was center.
Mookie plays
Mookie plays anything.
He plays too many.
He can play everywhere.
He plays anything he fucking wants.
And y'all let him walk.
Seager's better.
Maybe Mike's right. Again, that's above my pay grade. I'm just listening. I was like, damn, that's a hell of a statement.
No more 14 years.
You're probably right, Mike.
No more played 14 seasons?
Yeah.
All in Boston?
9 for Boston, and then they traded him in 2004.
Where did he go? The Angels?
They traded him to the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
And then he went to the Cubs, and then he had a nice cup of coffee in Oakland.
Yeah, well, that all being said, whether I'm right on that or not, I think we can all agree he's one of the greatest all-around.
No, you might be right, Mike.
He's probably a hofer.
I think we can all agree, though, even though it's weird that he won a title.
Yeah, it's weird that you say he's wasting away. He won a title.
He's so effing good still in his prime. Now, he's not been healthy, consistent the last couple of years.
Availability, Mike.
But
Availability. We talked about that.
I understand. I think if the Rangers had been better, I think he would have played more games. There were some weeks where they were shut and they sucked, and he took a few extra days off just because he could.
Let me use my vacation time.
It's a freaking shame to see guys get wasted the way guys get wasted. And Joe Burrow's the poster boy of wasting away.
Sure.
Shitville. How y'all doing? It's in the building. It is show number 416 from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at Pub Sports Radio here in Southtown, Texas. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. If you'd like to jump in and join the chat, please feel free to do so. If you want to shoot us a tip, you can do that too. The Super Chat function is there for you. Please become a member if you want to become a member and get all of our exclusive only, members only, not just, you have this picture I sent you, Bouquet, not just our shows that we do for members only, but we give stuff away to people. Shout out to Richard Ibarra.
He finally picked it up.
Apologize because my hole was dirty on my phone. My lens.
No,
on my
I was about
phone
to say
dirty.
you got chicken grease on your lens, bro.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. I'm a typical middle-aged guy whose cell phone lens is always filthy.
That's what we do.
It's probably got snot on it because I was sick all week. I'm all okay. Do I sound better today?
A lot better.
I feel a lot better. I feel almost 100%. Shout out to Richard, fine member of Wells Fargo here in San Antonio, Texas.
Shout out to Wells Fargo.
And he is a fine member of In the Building and Love You Hard TV on YouTube. He pays $4.99 a month, and he scored himself a $50 bottle of vodka yesterday for his efforts. Plus, you throw in the signature because that's signed by George Gervin.
Right.
Now. No telling how much you can get for that.
Is that an open carry on his left side? What is that?
Yep, he had a gun.
I thought
Being
that
for
was-
real?
It looks like a
that's-
phone.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a
I was
big
like-
phone case. Typical middle-aged guy with a big old phone case.
Oh, yes, that's middle-aged guy shit too.
So there I am in my generic blue jeans, rando T-shirt, dirty lens, but we don't care. It's the thought that counts.
We're
And
50.
Shout out to Richard, Big Dick Ibarra, who won the Iceman George Gervin autograph signature series of
Well,
Ice
see.
44 vodka.
Only took 16 minutes for our first D drop.
Dick Ibarra. Thank you to Dick for being a member. You should become a member too, so you can become eligible for our swag giveaways that we do more than ever now. All right, what's in the news today? What y'all want to do? What you watching?
Well, we got 5 gifted
we got-
memberships.
Jorge
Yeah.
Sanchez just
5
gave
of 'em.
5 memberships, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. Wow, look at all these dudes that he gave. He gave 5 memberships. That's badass, dude. Think he did that last week too.
He did 10 last week.
Thanks,
8
Jorge.
or
We gotta
10
have a
last
party for Jorge the way he's.
Yeah, we need to. And he's a big Texas cheer liquor guy. So
Attaboy.
Jorge's
Thank
the
you,
man.
Jorge. Thank you, man. There it is. You can gift memberships too. There's a mechanism on the chat where you can go on there and you can buy memberships for other people if you already have one. All right. It is Wednesday. We haven't done what you're watching Wednesday in a while. You have any production value over there, Bouquet?
Yeah, I haven't got to dust this off in ages.
All right. Let's do a
No.
little-
yeah, I got one.
Or what are you watching Wednesday? No. What are you watching Wednesday? No. No. What are you watching? No. What are you watching Wednesday?
Thank you, That's Big Balls Pat.
When did we
there.
get
Thank you,
that?
Big
We've
Pat.
had that
Weeks
for a
ago,
long
and I
time.
have forgotten all about it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've had
Rudy, we
this
got
on
Pat to
ice.
do some new voiceovers.
Yeah, like, wait, what the hell?
I forgot to tell my business partner I got some more voiceovers done. I'm sorry.
Look at all the cheapies. Where's my
Uh,
membership? Yeah,
oh,
y'all ain't shit.
Find a buddy who's a member and ask him for a
Jorge
handout.
likes the guys that don't ask. I think you told me about this show a while back, Mike, and I just never got around to it. But
Right.
now I'm hooked.
Okay.
I'm 8 episodes in. There's only 10. He is the talented of the brothers. He's way more talented than his brother.
Okay.
A lot more talented than his brother.
All right.
Let's make sure I get this right. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen's talented. The other dude's a spare.
Dallas's own Owen Wilson. Yes, sir.
He's from Dallas?
Yeah, and his brother.
I'm-
Let the spare you.
What's
just call
his
him.
name?
Luke.
Is it Luke?
Luke.
Or is it Gary?
Luke.
It's Luke. He's
Luke
a spare.
Wilson.
He's a spare. Owen's talented.
Owen's great. I
Owen's
love Owen.
great.
Everything
Owen's
he
great.
does is funny.
Stick on Apple.
Stick.
Yeah, you told me about this. You saw the trailer a while back. It's about golf. Former golf pro.
Oh,
Yeah, I watched the first episode. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm 8 episodes in what,
Damn.
2 days.
Okay.
So Stick on Apple TV. Is it Apple TV? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Whatever. Yeah, on Apple TV. I'm very, very good show. I won't give much away. Good writing. Owen's great. Owen's humor, dry humor, timing, wit. Love it. He has his moments where he can get serious. Weird nose, but I can look past that. I appreciate him not trying to fix it.
my nose when I was a kid.
I appreciate him not fixing it. You know, like Mike Strahan. Like, no, I'm gonna keep my gap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my nose. God, this is
Right.
the nose God gave me. I'm gonna roll with it because he has millions. He could have fixed it. He just rolls with it. So yeah, the show called Stick. It's about a former golfer going through it, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. I
So,
like it.
I'm watching
A
Stick.
one-season series.
Is it one
Probably.
season? Yes, right
Yeah.
now it's only one.
Probably
I don't know if
like
it's gonna
one.
get 2. The way it's going, I
How
don't know.
come
If it's
Rudy
gonna
gets
get 2.
music and I'm about to go get mine and I don't get
Yeah,
music?
where's his music?
Well, you know, Rudy takes his
I
sweet
thought I was
time.
a
and-
Oh, my
member of this
bad,
program,
Jose.
too.
Jose just threw me under the bus instead of just hitting rewind. He throws me under the
You
bus.
ask me every time. I'll tell you. I'll give you the answer.
All right, so I have you in mind today with my What You Watching Wednesday because you have a wife that you and I have talked about this before. Women effing love crime shows.
Mhm.
Is it weird that women have an infatuation with watching shows about other women that get murdered by maniacs?
Women have a natural instinct, I think, to be investigative. Women are natural investigators. Like,
Okay.
I think half of the FBI or crime solvers or forensics. Half should be women, because nobody can break shit down and think outside the box like a woman. And I think it's just in them, so they naturally love crime podcasts or document. Like my wife loves crime documentaries. Like they're just natural investigators. I think that's just my theory.
I was going to say maybe they all have a weird murder fetish, but
Well,
I don't know.
they also have that. They also have that, Mike.
No.
There's the reason why that show was called Snapped was for a reason.
Yeah.
Because at any moment, a woman.
Oh, chicks killing? No, I don't mean them killing. I mean them getting killed.
Oh, both. It's both.
Women like murderers. They love bad
They love
boys.
Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy. How
They
many
love serial
women?
killers.
How many women were trying to sleep with Ted Bundy?
More than you got toes and fingers.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know how many serial killers and murderers have gotten married in prison to like women that just wrote them letters? They never even met them.
Who is it?
Women have weird fetishes about being murdered. Don't ask me why. I'm just giving you the
Do you
news.
think it's because they have anxiety about it?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have theories, but they're crazy.
They're not sexual theories, are they?
Kinda. Partly.
What?
You know, most women do want to be taken over. Like,
Yes,
take over.
definitely,
Take me.
for sure.
And
I don't know what that means.
That doesn't
Slit
mean
my
that
throat.
doesn't mean they all want to get raped and have their throats slit.
Right.
But I think it starts there.
What with the take me?
Maybe.
What was it?
Women are weird. I mean, don't we can all agree on Corey Seager's a good shortstop and chicks are weird.
Yeah,
Can we agree on that?
they like to be choked.
All that being said, thank you.
They like to be spanked.
Your Honor,
Hair pulled really
we would
hard.
like to enter these things into evidence.
Hair pulled
He
really
said.
hard.
Yes.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah. And women fantasize about blue-collar, hard-working dudes that work with their hands, that bust their ass and wear
Sure.
workman clothes to work. And who normally does all the murdering? Those guys do.
Mm.
Handymen, maintenance techs, cleaning service guys. They're the ones that normally show up and rape you. Don't ask. I'm just telling you the things I observe. Okay, all that being said, these girls did not want to be murdered.
Mm-mm.
But because women love murder shows. And weirdly enough, this came out a couple of months ago, but now we've had a major turn of events in the story. Because the docuseries came out a couple of 3 months ago, I think on Netflix, about an unsolved murder case, an unsolved quadruple murder case in Austin
Okay.
that happened in 1991 that was never solved
91. Good Lord.
until 3 days ago.
3 days ago?
Yeah. So when you watch, it's still really good, but it ends with Lord knows if they'll ever actually catch the
So
guy
y'all
that
are
did
watching a
this.
show that was unsolved, but then 3 days ago they said they got some leads.
We already watched the show. I remember the story. I was in high school in Fort
What
Worth
was this-
when
what's
was
the show
big news.
called?
Okay, it's called The Yogurt Shop
Let me put
Murders.
it in my- Yogurt.
The
Shop.
Yogurt Shop Murders.
What is this on?
I believe it's on Netflix.
Yogurt
Yeah.
Shop Murders.
See.
All right, got it.
Yes, it's Netflix. I'm 90% sure. No, my bad. HBO Max. My
HBO
bad.
Max. Okay, no, that's fine.
So in 1991, there were these three teenage girls. Y'all remember I Can't Believe It's Yogurt?
Yes.
Remember those? They were everywhere back in the
Yeah.
day. Basically, it was just ice cream. They were trying to act like it was healthy, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. Hell no.
There was an I Can't Believe It's Yogurt shop in Austin. There were 3 teenage girls there working a closing shift. A 4th teenager showed up later in the night to pick up her sister who was working there. So now she's just there chilling while the other 3 are getting ready to close the shop down. And right as the shop closes, somebody breaks in the back door, holds all 4 of the girls to gunpoint, takes them back into the stockroom area, locks the door to the yogurt shop, makes them get on their bellies, and shoots them all in the back of the head. One, boom, 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 one by one. And then sets the place on fire, which really made it hard for the investigation because the son of a bitch lit the damn place ablaze and it fucked up a lot of the DNA.
Damn.
That's it. This was a major, huge story.
Yeah, that's awful. That sounds gosh awful.
Yeah. And it went unsolved for 8 years. They had no idea who did
So in
this.
'99, okay.
They had, so the authorities, the FBI, Austin officials, for the longest time, they thought it was these two teenage dudes who both I think they got arrested either that night of the murders or like the next day. And one of them had a gun that wound up matching the same kind of gun that was used to kill those girls. This guy didn't even sexually assault these girls. He just wanted to kill them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
saying.
killer.
There was no rape
And the
involved. He just killed
the
them.
cops guessed that it was more than one guy because 4 girls, you figure one's able to get away from the bastard.
Right, for sure.
You know? And they arrest these 2 kids a few years later. They actually get them to confess to the murders. Okay, cool. We've solved the yogurt shop. This is like in 1998, 97. They go to prison, Rudy. These 2 guys. One of them got the death penalty.
Deservedly so.
About 2 years after they get locked up, one of them comes out and says, we were coerced by the authorities to confess.
course.
We didn't do it.
That makes sense. I mean, that happened.
We were duped into this. We were pressured into a confession. They were 2 low-life scumbag dudes. They were not good dudes. They were shitheads. Lifelong criminals, bad dudes. And the authorities were so hard up to solve this case because the city of Austin was livid because they didn't have anybody. These are 4 white girls. Not that their lives are more valuable, but it did get reported more probably than it would have otherwise, just saying. Or a lot of people believe that. And so a lot of people were super fucking pissed off. Why aren't we finding who did this? Right. So long story short, these 2 dudes that were in prison wind up getting exonerated. And both got let out of prison in 2004.
So the investigator did coerce them. It wasn't like.
Yep. They didn't actually do it. They
So
were
luckily he
pressured
didn't get
into
the death penalty before that
confessing.
time.
No shit. All right. That's the documentary in a
Yogurt
nutshell.
shop.
The
murders.
details of the yogurt shop murders, the horrific crime details, and then the
It's awful.
subsequent investigation that led to the wrongful imprisonment of 2 dudes. All right. 3 days ago, we find out from the FBI.
Literally,
we
what,
know
September
who did it.
27th?
Mhm. Yeah. We know who did it. Turns out it was a serial killer by the name of Robert Brashers. A shitbag who left a trail of bodies over multiple states back in the 80s and 90s. It was easy to be a serial killer back then because we didn't have DNA. We didn't have the internet. Nobody had a cell phone. in
We
their
didn't have,
pocket.
what is it called? CTV?
Sure. Yeah, we didn't have. Yeah, there weren't
CCTV.
cameras everywhere. Yeah. And finally this week, they finally realized, holy shit, it was Robert Brashers.
Is he dead?
He killed himself in 1999
So I have to look back at this. How they know it was him?
because the ballistics that we now have modern technology. The ballistics of the bullet fragments matched a gun that the exact same gun that he used to kill himself. So these murders were in 91. Fast forward to 99, he's on the run for another crime. I think in Missouri. Cops have him surrounded,
Killed
and he
himself.
blows his head off rather than surrender to the cops. That gun was the same gun used in the yogurt shop murders 8 years prior.
It took them 35.
They didn't have the
40 years.
technology, the ballistics of that, and they had DNA underneath one of the girl's fingernails that they kept for years and years. They just kept it, but they didn't have the DNA. They didn't have the
Person.
technology.
Right.
The DNA matched the son of a bitch. It was his DNA under her fingernails. It was his gun that was used to kill those 4 girls. So we know who did it, Robert Brashers. And he had no ties to Austin. The story goes, so what happened was he was living, I think, in Atlanta, and he was driving to visit his dad in Arizona, made a pit stop in Austin, and decided, now I'll go ahead and kill these 4 girls for funsies. He actually got arrested the very next day after the murders in El Paso on an unrelated charge. They didn't put 2 and 2 together. They had the motherfucker arrested the next day, but didn't know it was him. Crazy story. That if my mother were alive today, would be so completely obsessed with.
Yeah.
Even though you know the outcome now, the documentary's really good.
Well, I mean, it was also a huge story. Clearly,
HBO
so.
Max, Yogurt Shop Murders. Check it out.
What you watching, Jose? Baseball.
Yeah, I'm watching the Boston Red Sox dip their nutsack in the just right into Aaron
Okay.
Judge's mouth.
This
Just
is not really a sports
dipping it, just-
segment, but
Nah.
sure.
just
Okay,
dominating
well-
him, mentally
The way you
abusing those
explain
losers.
All you had to say was, "I'm not
Dip
watching
the
anything."
nutsack.
Speaking of
in their
wasted
mouth.
careers, Aaron Judge, because he's a fraud loser, he can't play in the playoffs and he sucks.
What a biased young man. we
All I
have over
thought,
here.
I was just saying, all you had to say was, "Hey, I'm not watching anything. I'm watching sports." That was it. And then we could have got to that later. You could have dipped your nuts on Aaron Judge.
When's game 2?
Today at 5:00.
Okay, it's one game. It was 3-1. You act like Judge went 0 for 5 and had the golden sombrero.
He stinks. Choke
He doesn't
artist.
stink.
Choke artist.
He's an MVP, sir.
has never beaten the Red Sox in a playoff series in his career. Wasting away. Sucks.
Paul Cantu's in the building. Google Robert Brashers. He looks like Mike with a mustache.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I would not rule out him being related to one of my or maybe my mother on a distant side, or maybe on my mom's
Jesus
side.
Christ.
Pull up
Pull
Robert
up.
Brashers. He's all over the news right now. His poor family have come out like, we're so sorry. Like his daughter.
Oh no.
His daughter's come out. He don't look like me.
Oh,
Every
pull it up.
olive skinned
Oh,
white
wait.
guy
no.
y'all think looks like
Wait, pull
me.
it up.
Come
Put it on
on,
the
man.
no.
He does not look like me.
Oh god.
He looks like he could be a distant relative, but he doesn't look a lot like me.
Mike,
Let's
I don't
see.
know.
Every
This-
Mexican in town thinks that every half breed looks like me.
This guy kind of looks like you, Mike. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
my
lie.
God.
This guy.
Well, hurry up, flash the goddamn
giving
thing.
full
You got to
Mike
stop
Taylor.
reacting to these things until you're ready to post it, because it leaves our people hanging too long.
We
I
like
know,
keep
I-
him hanging.
I like it.
Now stop it. Put it on the regular screen so they can see it. Hurry up.
Oh my lord.
Okay, he doesn't look just like me.
No, he don't.
This guy was
you don't
just
look-
a brutal
Y'all could
monster.
definitely be cousins, but
This
he
guy
doesn't
killed
look like you.
20-something girls across several states. He's not ugly. I can guarantee you right now, had he been alive right now, there'd be some girls like, oh, I'm going to write him a letter. I bet I can fix him. Women have an infatuation with
Man.
murderers.
If Mike grew a mustache, it'd be scary.
Unfortunately, I can't. It would take me a year to grow one. I've tried before. I did the No Shave November one year, and I looked like I had a disease with like spotty hair everywhere. It was bad. Not good at all. All right, it is in the building. Presented by GC Roofing and Construction. Shout out to GC. They just re-up for another month, y'all. Keeping it going. Why wouldn't they? We've sold 23 roofs for them. So
Thank you,
here-
Gino.
here-
Thank you,
here-
Russ.
Here's what happened. They do a good job. We do a good job. The word got
It's a
out that
great
they
marriage.
do a good job, and they keep getting called because they do a good job.
Yeah.
You know, I could sit here and think, maybe we should raise their rates. But no, we'll keep on. We don't want to mess up a good thing just yet. GC, I just got a message this morning from a guy called Cohen. Just signed a deal with GC Roofing. He DM'd me.
Yeah, Cohen. Oh,
Shout out
yeah.
to Cohen.
Russ texted me last night saying Cohen's a done deal. They're getting started
Yep.
this morning, right?
Taylor just got my insurance check. Russ was out here yesterday. We're starting the roof work next week.
Thank you,
Another
Cohen.
happy, satisfied member of In the Building on Love You Hard TV because of GC Services. 210-347-0426. It is GC Roofing and Construction. All right? All right.
And one last thing on
Yes,
women's
sir.
obsession with criminals.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
The great, maybe arguably one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time, retired to get a dude out of jail, Maya Moore. You remember that story?
Yep.
Now, keep
Wait.
in mind, he was innocent.
Refresh the people. Give me the quick story.
So Maya Moore, she saw this dude's story, felt like it had holes in it, starts reaching out to him.
Okay.
They fall in love.
Of course.
They get married. She ultimately ends up getting him out of jail, but
Mhm.
she ultimately, like, keep in mind, she won 4 titles at UConn, 2 or 3 with Minnesota, 2 or 3 gold medals. Again, this is probably one of the, besides Breonna Stewart and Asia Wilson, probably the Diana Taurasi. I'll throw a couple in there. But nonetheless, top 3 basketball player of all time.
Cheryl Swoops was great.
Yeah, Cheryl
Anyways,
Swoops. Only
yeah.
Lisa Les. All of them. Yeah, anyway. She left her career with the Minnesota Lynx and devoted all of her time to getting her lover out of jail.
Is he
Which she
out?
also, she got him out.
Has he killed her yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, give
And
it time.
he was innocent.
He was innocent.
Oh, he was innocent.
He was innocent.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
innocent.
Okay.
But,
But
I'm
still,
just saying.
all the guys in the world, you fall for the guy who's wrongfully imprisoned.
It's
Weird.
weird.
I
And you're
know.
Maya
Weird.
Moore. Not a lot of women can say they made millions off basketball. She made millions off basketball. And she
Yeah.
chose the guy that's wrongfully incarcerated.
Do you think he legit loves her, or he just took advantage of
Bro,
a golden
if
situation?
you gonna help me get out of jail, out of a life sentence,
I'll learn to love you.
I will learn to love you. We gonna be together.
Kong's Clips in the building. Holy F, bro, that really does look like you minus 25 pounds.
They can call you fat.
He did call me a little fat.
We have to
Although-
do.
But Brashers was in his late 30s when he offed himself.
Oh.
I had that body at 38, not 52 or whatever I am. Al Morowski, does he have the rat tail in the back? Maybe. And by the way, that haircut, that parted down the middle,
That was you.
mid 80s
That was
feathered
you.
hair shit. I had that haircut.
That was you.
Mike Taylor Jr. I didn't start parting my hair till I got into high school. All throughout my childhood, I had that generic 80s down the middle. A lot of these kids are wearing that haircut again now.
Yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
There's no originality with Gen Z.
No,
or
it's
Alpha.
It's a soup of all the past
Yeah,
generations.
there's no. They trying to bring
that
baggy
looks like
clothes
me.
back.
It looks like my haircut for sure.
Damn,
I
Mike.
think if you show Nina this, she'd be like, "Wow, this is
Sydney, will
hot."
you text me that? I'm gonna say, baby, I'm gonna be this guy for Halloween.
That would be funny. She could be one of the ice cream girls.
Think that'd be tacky if
Yeah.
Nina dresses up like a
Jose.
murdered ice cream shop victim?
Yo,
Jesus, Jose, God
Whoa, what?
Almighty.
I can see it now.
Ah,
It happened in
Really?
1991.
God Almighty.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but it's still fresh, dude. The parents all showed up to the courtroom yesterday.
they did.
They
They
got
had
closure.
They had a big press conference. The surviving family all showed up, and they're all crying and hugging and kissing. And this was not be the time to dress up like Robert Brashers, Jose, and one of the victims.
What about like in a month?
Maybe next Halloween. All right. I know it's not what you're watching Wednesday, but I found something that I want to do. I'm going to share this with you all, and then
What you
we'll
doing
move on to
Wednesday?
football gumbo. But so you was watching the Cowboy game Sunday night, and they highlighted the Medal of Honor Museum. You remember seeing this? It was coming out of a commercial break.
No.
I had forgot that this thing was done making. So several years ago, they announced that the city of Arlington and Jerry Jones, he helped put some money up to build a Medal of Honor museum. That they wanted to be the greatest museum in the world that honors Medal of Honor recipients from the United States. You know, and I thought, damn, that's going to be awesome. I want to see
Yeah.
that, and it got out of my head because it took years to make. Forgot all about it. Had no idea that it had opened up this March. Just opened up this spring,
Wow.
and they had some video from inside the museum. It's in Arlington near Jerry World. I need to get up there to the Medal of Honor Museum. Has anybody watching been up there? I bet it's awesome.
I have not. I didn't see that. I
can
missed it.
spend. I'm one of those war geeks that can spend 2 days in a war museum, and I forgot all about the Medal of Honor Museum. I am going to get up there as soon as possible.
Sound like a good roadie.
Absolutely, and I'll report back when I go. Hell, I think the very next time I go up, which hopefully won't be too long from now, I'm going to make a stopover at the Medal of Honor Museum. All right, how about a little football gumbo? How about some? By the way, I dug that tune you just played.
Everybody was
Oh.
bitching that you blasted their ears out, Jose, when your turn first came on.
Oh, no. You know.
Can't win them all.
You know, he's not exactly Diddy when it comes to mixing audio, but he's just
Wow.
Diddy when it comes to pervert sex talk.
Oh yeah,
Just
he's
not mixing audio.
no. Well,
Let's
putting
go.
his nuts on Judge's forehead.
Do it every Socktober. It's my favorite tradition.
Rubbing things on his chest. He's right there with Diddy on that.
Yeah.
We're still working on the audio mixing. Be great if, like, We got Diddy in here to show you how to mix the audio.
That's how he pays back society.
He's getting sentenced here soon.
I know.
Prosecution.
Is it today?
No, it's a couple days.
Okay.
Prosecution asking for 11 years. Cassie wrote a long letter to the judge.
Greg,
What'd he say?
Mike Brashers Jr., second base. That's my new alter ego. We're talking about 4 teenage girls brutally assassinated, gangsta style, in the back of the head.
I'm not
Terrible.
participating. in that.
Horrible.
I ain't
It
participating.
just looks like Mike's cut. And it'd be a funny Halloween.
Oh, it'd be hilarious, right? It's just hilarious. Everywhere I went, people just like, dude, high-fiving me over how awesome my costume was.
I mean, if I watched a documentary, I'd be like, oh.
What are you, like some New York City golf fan? You sound like one of these assholes at the Ryder Cup the other day. All right, in football news,
Yeah. What we got?
49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh
Oh, I forgot to give out humble pie. Go ahead.
took the high road
What'd he say?
and apologized to Jacksonville head coach Liam Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
Says he should have chosen different words when he suggested that they have mastered the art of cheating and stealing signals within the rules.
I like a man that can admit when he's wrong.
They damn near went to blows on the field after the game the other day with Liam Cohen, who weighs 100 pounds less than Robert, going, "Take
I'll
my
kill
name
you.
out your mouth.
I'll kill you.
Take my name out
Sure
your
you
mouth."
will.
That's Liam. Liam. He was like me in a bar because a lot of whatever reason, a lot of my buddies in my life have been real big dudes. So
Big as far as muscular or fat?
yeah, tall, big,
Okay.
whatever you want it to be. Cohen knew he was surrounded by all of his own players, and he could say whatever he wanted to Saleh because nothing was going to happen because he knew his players would jump in the middle of it and break it up. That's been me before in bars. I'm the little dude that like does all the shit talking.
And then but you
And I
ain't,
got
they ain't
my
throwing one punch.
big tall buddies are like,
Yeah, we the ones that got to fight. I know what you mean.
that was Liam Cohen, but Saleh apologized.
Good for Saleh.
Said he should have used different words. He did not mean to insinuate that they cheat.
But he didn't insinuate. He said they cheat.
He said they cheat legally because they're great at stealing signals. Well, then make your signals harder to steal. That's what I would say. Speaking of the 49ers,
What else?
more toe soreness now for Brock Purdy. He just got back after missing, 2 games because of
Yeah.
the turf toe? Like Deion's told us over and over, backs and toes.
Backs, toes, and hoes.
Those are the 3 things that'll ruin a career.
You like how I threw the hoes in there?
All 3 are valid. And in the
Backs,
case of,
toes, and
that will
hoes
fuck up your career.
will make you hang up your clothes.
That is right. And in the case of Brock Purdy gets a toe, that's not a good sign where he has to miss 2 games, comes back, and all of a sudden now, my toe still hurts.
Yeah,
Not good.
man.
Not good.
I got a lot of humble pie to give out this week.
In football?
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to give out my humble pie awards this week.
Jim.
Obviously, the big slice of pie goes to one LA Chargers, who went down to the Fighting Jackson Darts. Also, a nice, huge slice for Buki's Indianapolis Colts. They got humbled. 49ers were humbled. First loss of the season by Sunshine in the Gang. And an honorable mention to one Green Bay Packers, who allowed the gosh damn Dallas Cowboys to put up 40 points on them, and you traded for a defensive player for 2 first-round picks, and you allow 40 points. That deserves a slice of humble pie.
Take
So-
those asses back once you can, Green Bay.
This week's humble pie goes to those 4 teams. And again, for the humble pie, you have to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving a piece of humble pie to the Titans.
Yes, sir.
They suck. No.
We
They
ass. They
ass.
ass.
They ass.
We ass. By the way, the way he worded that, he said, Cam Ward goes,
I'm keeping it a buck.
if I'm keeping it a buck. I've not heard that. I've not
That
heard
means
that
keeping it
before.
100. It's
I-
another
that's
word.
what I- that's
yeah,
what
it's
I
another
thought.
way of
I'm
saying
keeping it a
keeping it
buck.
100.
I've never heard
Now they say a
if
buck.
I'm keeping it a buck. Is that a new thing?
These kids,
Okay. Well,
ignore them.
he is right. They are ass.
They are ass. Did you see Odell Beckham's letter to Roger Goodell via Twitter?
Odell Beckham?
Yeah, because he's had a few ACLs, and
No.
when he saw his Tiger
Mhm.
neighbors go down, He said, please, 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 I'm begging you, NFL, do away with turf.
I realized I learned something. The reason why MetLife has turf, one of the main reasons, is that they have concerts on that thing all the time.
It's a money grab. Have you ever walked on Met? I've walked on MetLife. It's just a bunch of these little black things just pop up all over.
Jerry World's the same,
Yeah.
but it's different. And
I think
they
there's
take better
levels to
care.
turf.
They have several turfs they use up there too. I'm assuming MetLife Stadium in the #1 media market in the fucking country would do a better job with their field. How is this a thing?
Oh, it's weird.
So the Cowboys operate all their shit. So who operates the MetLife Field? It's not the Giants or the Jets because they share it, right? Is that like a leased out company?
I would assume that they both.
Well, they ain't doing a good job. Not at all.
You been to the Holocaust Museum? Someone's asked you to check because you're a
I have.
You
I've
have.
been to both. There's one in D.C. and one in New York. I've been to both.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Collins
great.
was asking.
Oh, yeah, Kongs I have, dude. Yeah.
This dude's a history buff for real. It's what you like. There's nothing
I
wrong
like
with
it.
that.
Thank you. I don't like murderers like most women, so I keep up with history. Well, like people that have killed other people, but they just wasn't murder.
I mean, Hitler might be the worst serial killer of them all.
Who?
Hitler.
Hitler? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, you could make the case he was a serial killer for sure. All right.
By the way, 50-50. They both own it.
They share the costs.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes when you got two people running something, it all gets fucked.
Absolutely.
We just touched on Bad Bunny. We didn't really get into it. Really. Thoughts on Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't mind it. I don't. That's not, man. When you really have a life, you know what I mean? That type of shit, like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Rolling Stones, Metallica, Jay-Z, Drake, Rihanna, Beyonce. Like, that's. I only get. I tell y'all this all the time. Great man above only gives me so much energy a day. I'm not spending any of it on worrying about the halftime show. And to you pizzas that are mad about it, it's a bunch of people that everybody's been. We've seen a bunch of people that don't matter, and then we've seen a bunch of people that don't speak. Well, not don't speak English, but don't sing in English, but are not from the United States. They had Paul McCartney, he had the Rolling Stones, Sting, Shania Twain, Phil Collins, Rihanna's from Barbados. I don't know if you want to say that. The Weeknd, he's from Canada. Coldplay, U2. We've had people before that ain't from America. Like, I bought a pound of ground beef yesterday that was like $6. That makes me more mad than who's performing at the damn Super Bowl. At the Super Bowl, I watched Timberlake. I don't watch it. I go get another plate. I work the room. I go get a drink. I don't give a fuck. I don't know why people let that shit bother them. He's not gonna say anything in English. Okay, well, go get a beer. I guess I could get an early punch for Danica Patrick. That Danica Patrick.
Oh my
The race car driver?
Yes. Oh, fun. No songs in English should not be allowed at one of America's highest rated television events of the
Danica
year.
Patrick wrote
Not
that?
just for sports.
What a seat you next to.
Yeah.
She did.
FTV.
Yeah, big giant FTP. That's ridiculous.
It's like,
How dumb.
anybody seen the Shohei Ohtani interview? Like, does it
Jeez.
matter?
Yeah, that
I'm just saying, look, man,
What
what
a cunt. Sorry.
Like, you can just say it. You can say it. When I saw that, I was like, Danica? Damn, NASCAR really got
I'm
to you.
surprised that she and Aaron Rodgers didn't stay together.
They're like each
They're
other.
so effing miserable.
But that's how bad Aaron Rodgers is. That a person that would say that was like, I'm out on you.
Yeah, it broke her heart. Yeah.
caught the brainworm.
What a dumb bitch. I hope she's getting crucified.
Well, Mike, half the country agrees with her.
Yep.
Maybe 40%.
Yeah, I know like several people as well.
It's
That's
nothing gonna be
nuts.
English. What the fuck? You do? You know some people?
Oh, yeah.
I don't tell people. I just laugh and keep
So
moving.
do you hate that the NFL plays games in Brazil every year?
I know. What?
And
Mike?
Mexico? And
Germany?
France?
Oh,
They just signed a 4-year extension to keep playing in Rio de Janeiro.
No
They're
shit.
going to go down to the
They're
gonna-
going back.
every year for the next.
Didn't
4
somebody
years.
get robbed?
A player? No. Well, collateral damage.
Who
We got to
cares?
build the brand.
I like Bad Bunny. Look, man, I'm not like I like
He's
some
an
of his.
obvious selection for Super Bowl. If you ask me.
He's a. Where do we rank him? Right behind Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He's in the top.
Oh, he's
five
number.
right now,
He's
yeah.
got more downloads
He's a
than she
bad.
does.
He's a look. I don't know.
He's
I don't.
the most downloaded artist on earth.
You ain't got to understand him to know he's a bad mother father. I didn't understand Prince, Mike. I was not a Prince
Really?
fan. I don't understand Prince's music. Prince's music is more rock. I'm an R&B guy. To me, Prince has some R&B rhythm and some soul music. But to me, Prince came off as a rock artist.
Okay.
But that would never disrespect him. I know he's just because I don't like something don't mean it's not
Sure.
great.
He also had the greatest Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. Prince did.
Prince's
That's
was
my
good. What
favorite.
didn't it start raining in the middle of Purple
In the
Rain?
middle of Purple Rain.
That's
And he
fucking
went behind,
legendary.
and the FCC warned him not to do anything nasty.
And what'd he do?
He had this big white sheet waving, and he went behind it so you could just see the shadow. And he put the guitar right where his cock is, and played the ending of the song like
Wow.
a bad motherfucker.
I remember Mike drove the producers crazy because he took 2 minutes to start because he was just standing there like, bitch.
Michael Jackson.
You
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah, I love that one too.
He just stood there for 2 minutes, and the producers are like, motherfucker, be able to start fucking singing. We're on you're on a hard out. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
maybe his teleprompter wasn't working yet.
But I don't at that time I don't think that's worth my energy. Even if I hate it, like
Yeah.
remember when the NFL was getting crucified for like, oh man, why do you keep rolling out all these old bands? I didn't care.
We're running out of people that are worthy of the Super Bowl.
That's the other point,
Taylor
Mike. We might
Swift
have
needs to do it.
Taylor's got to do it.
But if she did it, then everyone would be like, "Oh, the Chiefs! The NFL's bringing
Well,
the Super
No,
Bowl."
F
maybe
those
she'll do it
idiots.
after he retires. Bad Bunny makes a ton of sense. Again, I always say this every year.
He's big enough,
It
right?
ain't about football. This is
No.
about all of the. This is about all of the communist liberal heathens that tune in to watch the Super Bowl that don't watch football any other time but
Right.
that night. This is for them.
Because
I got no problem with it.
we got 85 million of us are watching regardless. They
Sure.
get another 25 based off the
Sure.
halftime performance.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts? You like it makes total sense,
It
right?
ain't my kind of music. I don't love it, but it
Right.
makes total sense. He sounds kind of the same all the songs.
I know what
He
you
almost
mean.
sound like an old man. I
I like some of his stuff.
He slaps.
You said he slaps?
Yeah,
That means it's good, right?
Yeah.
I'm a J Balvin guy. Okay?
I like J Balvin
I don't know
too.
who that is.
Shame on you. You're not a real Latino, but we
I mean,
already knew
We
that.
saw my hips.
We already knew. But I
Yes.
have seen your hit.
You got a small list of people that are worthy,
Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny.
like that haven't done it.
I was gonna say Kendrick, but he did it last year.
Yeah, he
Forgot
did it
about
last
that.
year.
Beyonce done it.
Yeah, they were mad.
Oh yeah,
She did the Black Panther shit.
Oh,
People were all pissed
yeah.
off.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
but and okay,
But she
that's
did it
a good
already.
point about the politics. How long ago was that?
It seems like a long time,
And
Mike.
I've already forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And she raised. Oh, remember how? Remember the Janet Jackson titty? We got
Yeah.
over that too.
Janet Jackson.
George Strait?
Has Straight done the Super Bowl?
I don't think they'd
No.
ever do country.
You don't think so?
Not straight country.
No.
They might run one of those
You know
real
what?
country assholes.
You know what?
out
I
there.
think, and I'm not a fan, but what's his name? Morgan.
Morgan Wallen.
He's worthy.
And he's also don't
He's
get mad,
worthy.
Ruben, or whoever.
I don't like him. He's at his moments.
Morgan Wallen is a lot bigger than George Strait
Right now. I think Morgan
Right
can
now.
do it. I think Morgan can do it.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of this. Could be a whole lot of
Yeah. There's Bouquet jamming out to Bad Bunny during the
You're
Super Bowl
a disgrace
halftime.
to your Latin.
What are we doing?
You're a disgrace
Whole
to your
lot of
Latin
that.
heritage.
This is unfortunate.
Miss,
Well, shout out for not wearing an undershirt though. Badasses don't wear undershirts.
No,
with their
absolutely
nice
not.
button downs.
miss me with Post Malone, Ruben. That
I thought
fucking
Post has done it before.
fuck that culture
I
vulture.
thought Post has shown up before.
Has he? I don't know.
Culture vulture. I like that.
Fuck him.
Culture vulture.
He's a fucking fake phony.
That's hilarious.
How many F's
But
did
he
you
was
come up with?
he had a song called White Iverson.
I love
It
it.
was White Iverson rapper. And all of a sudden, you're a country boy doing a bunch of things. Get the fuck out of here,
That
you
song came
poser.
out 20 years
I
ago.
know, yeah. All of a sudden, now you're a country boy.
Dave Linden did the Star Spangled Banner. That was good.
That was awesome.
That's
All right.
about as country as it'll get.
Couple of Cowboy notables here as we get out of the gumbo section. Have we noticed that Brandon Aubrey is a good kicker?
Best in the league.
You know what else I also noticed the other night that I hadn't thought about because of the new kickoff rules? He's the best in the league at placing the ball in the landing.
You think
zone.
so? I
Yeah.
didn't even pay it. You
It's
know what? Now I'm going to
unbelievable.
pay attention to it.
Collinsworth mentioned it 3 times during the broadcast. This
You
is
know, this
incredible.
guy, yeah.
Where he's able to pinpoint the ball on the same blade of grass that he wants to. He's, so the rules are, and a lot of us are still catching up to the kickoff rule. If it lands in the landing zone, right in front of the end zone, and rolls in, the ball goes to the 20. If it touches first in the end zone and doesn't touch green grass first,
That's
it goes to the 35.
He's mastered
So
it.
what you do, the strategy now is don't just kick the shit out of it. Nail it right into the corner at like the 2. So either the guy feels it and he runs it back, and we don't let him get to the 35, or it trickles into the end zone and they get the ball to 20.
It's really an art, Mike. And
It's a great rule.
I think it's a great
awesome.
rule, and I think it's definitely an art to it because while trying to put the touch on it, you can kick it too short, and then the guy runs it to the 35, 40. You see what I'm saying? So it's definitely an art to it.
All right, but anybody interested at all in what Mike McCarthy thinks about the Micah Parsons trade to the Packers?
I'm interested.
Mike hasn't actually spoken since he got fired. This is the first time we've heard from McCarthy since he got shit canned. He talked to D Magazine. Calm down, Bouquet. It stands for Dallas.
I was about to subscribe.
Oh.
He said,
So Mike talked about getting let go and what he's doing. He absolutely wants to be a head coach again next season. Taking the year off.
Oh,
so
he
can
wants
be
to
at
coach
home.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
Talked about how much he'll always respect Jerry, appreciate that, loves all of his players. He was asked about the Micah Parsons trade. Mike McCarthy, quote, from the Dallas perspective, they're a young football team, and this gives them a lot of draft capital moving forward. Kenny Clark, I'm not trying to compare him to Micah because he plays a different position, and I'm not saying he's a better person, but he is a stud of a man. It's McCarthy, who had Kenny in Green Bay. From day one when we had him in Green Bay, he was a top-notch person. I think the world of Kenny Clark. That's a really good locker room in Dallas, and Kenny is a really good fit. That and 2 number 1 picks, and I know that there's a long-term component that Dallas probably doesn't talk about with this trade, but they should feel good about this trade. Mike McCarthy, Team Jerry on the Micah trade, for what it's worth.
Mike McCarthy still wants to coach. I'm shocked at that. Because I'm shocked at that.
I'm not sure how many people get excited to you hear Mike McCarthy being linked to your job. I
No.
thought Mike did a solid job here.
You know the problem that the NFL has, Mike? A lot of these hot shot under 40 offensive coordinators aren't good leaders of men. And they wash out in 3-4 years. And so the owner, you're left though. I know Mike McCarthy has done this. He's been to a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? You're left like, do I want this hotshot kid that really can't lead 53 guys? Or do I retread a guy that's been around forever? It's a tough spot
These
to be
are a
in.
bunch of 80-year-old men that run these teams. They get creeped out. If Ben Johnson fails in Detroit, he just fucked it up for first-time coaches
Right.
for years.
Right.
Because it's such a copycat league, which is dumb because every situation is its own situation.
Right.
It's silly. Every
That is
human
true.
being is their own deal. I thought it was interesting. I thought Mike did a solid job.
I thought Mike was solid. Look, man, I think Mike did a good enough job to where, like, I feel like the coach can take you to a certain spot in a game. And then your dogs have to take, like, those 2 losses to San Francisco, I can't help it if my quarterback doesn't understand the clock situation and doesn't get up to the line in time.
I remember that.
I can't help it if my owner doesn't realize that we need to put a freaking shade up in the up in the stadium because it can affect us too. And then we bobble and punts and missing passes.
I agree with that. I'd like to add my own touch to that.
Go ahead.
It's not that he doesn't realize, it's that he's too fucking stubborn because the whole world gets mad at him for not doing it. That's what
There you go. It's just I
Petty
feel like
bullshit.
Mike did enough to where Dak and the gang should have taken over.
You know, I've said recently, I think Shoddy might be the guy for this organization because he might be one of the 2 or 3 human beings alive who can somehow manage the room, manage the team in the middle of that massive circus tent that is the Jerry Joneses.
You have to be able to operate in chaos.
Mike couldn't do it. That doesn't mean he can't coach. Mike can go. There's a few cities where he could go and maybe have some really huge success. I don't know that I'd get excited if he were linked to my job, but
It's crazy.
there's 8 jobs available every year. I don't see why you wouldn't at least talk to McCarthy.
Yeah, I would talk to Mike on a Friday. And he'd be like, "Oh, we're not answering that."
Now,
And then Jerry turns around and answers it on Tuesday.
yeah.
And Mike's like, "Mother, father, that's scheme. That's game planning.
Mhm.
Be quiet."
Yep.
Shoddy maybe feels like a guy like he might laugh it off and be
Right.
like, "Let me deal
Shoddy
with it. Let me
doesn't get-
let me just deal with it."
Shoddy
You know what I
can
mean?
deal with it.
Let me just deal with it. I
I think
can't
his
let
personality, he can deal with Jerry. And much like there's 3 or 4 human beings on Earth that can handle the UT job.
Sark is
I
one
think
of them.
Sark's one of them. I think Jerry finally found one that he can hang on to. I think Shoddy will be the.
And Shoddy's also grateful. You
He's
look how
asking-
long.
Yeah, I know.
Look how long it took Shoddy to get a head coaching
Right.
job with the dad that he has.
I
That
know.
ain't nepotism.
I
Shoddy
know,
had to
that ain't
earn his.
nepotism. All right, in a year we might look back on this segment. I think, damn, I was a dumbass for saying all these good things about Brian Schottenheimer, but right now, I ain't mad at Brian
Hey.
Schottenheimer.
1-2-1 with the injuries
Mhm.
and the materials you have
Yeah,
ain't too bad
ain't too bad.
because that defense sucks.
All right, Gumbo presented today by Slackers Bar and Grill and Games, the official sports bar in the building. Slackers, 5 locations spread out all over the city that we do our show in here in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're in New Braunfels or in Corpus and you're coming to town for the weekend, you're looking for a place to tie one on, watch a game or a fight, or just have a good time, play some games, I can scarcely think of a better place than any one of the 5 area Slackers locales. St. Mary's near downtown, 281 in Thousand Oaks, Nacogdoches, behind North Star Mall on Rector, and up in the Med Center on Fredericksburg Road. It is Slackers Sports, Drinks, Games.
I think OU Texas Rector.
Okay,
Yeah,
a watch party.
they're throwing the. That's where the big deal's gonna be
All
going
right,
down.
I'm gonna need more deets on that.
I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all want to get violent? Let's get violent. Let's do a little punching up. Yeah, let's do some punching up in here on In the Building and Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
We still get people that comment on other shows we've done.
Bro.
James in North Carolina is in the building.
Hey
What's up,
man,
Rudy
I only saw Rudy and Watermelon
says,
when I looked up real
Yo,
quick, and I
Rudy.
almost had a heart attack.
I hate watermelon too. LOL. Peace from North Carolina.
I do not like watermelon, but it is good
or
for
wherever the NC is.
you. Could be North Central.
Could be North Central.
I'm gonna say North Carolina.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
with
say
Carolina. Makes
Let's
it
go
sound
with North
cooler.
Carolina, right.
Who you punching today?
I punched her earlier. I was
Uh-oh.
punching
Well,
Danica
double
Patrick.
bang.
Yeah, I
What a
punching
horrible thing to say.
punching Danica Patrick.
What a dumbass thing to say. You just want
Yeah.
attention because you know you're going to get clapped back. You just need to be relevant because you were an overrated ass fucking race car driver who sucked. And you still ain't got a man because you can't have nobody that wants to put up with your fucking ass more than about 6 months.
Oh yeah,
Ain't
so
no pizza worth putting up with the bullshit that Danica Patrick brings
yeah,
to the table.
punch her for no
She a bitch.
her bad
And
bunny
I hope
take.
this goes viral and I get yelled at by the woke for calling a girl a bitch.
Well, she is a
Where
bitch.
my camera? Danica Patrick's a bitch.
Yes, a big one.
Sorry.
Even though she's
Think of
skinny.
somebody else.
Yeah.
You can. Oh, there's some skinny bitches. Matter of fact, if we took the 10 biggest fat bitches and put them up against the 10 skinniest bitches of all time, I bet you skinny wins the bitch out.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a bitch off. Guillermo says, just put tahini on it.
That's what my kids
See?
do. My kids put
Well,
tahini
then,
or
then you
chamois.
don't like watermelon.
Yeah,
You like tahini.
They Mexican everything out. My kids is like, yo, bet put this on there. Put pickles, they go get the tahini.
Yeah.
Watermelon, the tahini. A mango, they get tahini.
Yeah.
Blood pressure high as a kite.
Rudy and his Afro Latinas.
Yeah, man. Afro Latina. For real,
Dude,
Afro Latina.
My God, dude.
Like for
God
real.
help you.
1 minute they're asking me for fried chicken, the next they're asking me for tahini pickles. They just right
Still
down.
like
the
watermelon. There's
Yeah.
put the tahini on there.
Exactly. Who you punching?
Hell. Good question.
You're gonna have to punch yourself after people who you play for.
Well, I'll probably get them all wrong. Now, okay, before we get to that game,
Which
they
one?
have to be in the lineup. You can't. I don't want the.
Yes.
I don't want the
all these
bullpen catcher.
guys are in the lineup.
All right. I want to punch the former CEO and founder of Starbucks, Howard Schultz.
Oh yeah, fill me in. I'm ready for this.
I know. I hope that this might be underwhelming because you're thinking I had a run in or something.
No. I don't care.
So, as you know, I have been a longtime defender and supporter of Starbucks.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of shit. I get a lot of shit from the woke members of our show. How you drink that shit? You need to be drinking local, bro. You need to be drinking local. The reason I don't drink a lot of local coffee is because most of it's ass, like the Tennessee Titans.
That one's local,
This is tea.
but it's still local.
Yeah, but it's not coffee.
Uh,
The reason why I drink Starbucks from age 20 to age 50 is because I thought it was the most consistent coffee.
you knew what you were getting,
I knew what I was getting.
and you knew they'd be open on Monday,
Yep.
which matters.
And it used to be a cool place to hang out. Like when I was in college, I would go in there and
Take your laptop, hang out with a chick, yeah.
study and read up on
Take a
wars.
chick over there because you knew she liked it. You knew you get laid.
Sure. She
Yeah.
gets her cinnamon dolce latte and Cabana Grande while I get my coffee with my cream.
Yeah.
I always thought it was good coffee, and they're everywhere. They were convenient, and that's why I would go to them. And I would get a lot of shit from people for not drinking local. Even my own kids have given me shit at
I
times
remember that story.
over Starbucks.
I remember it. Mike checked her ass too.
I did. She got, Daddy. She got told what's up by Daddy on that. Both of them did.
Yeah.
Starbucks announced this weekend that they are having to close over 450 stores across the country. Now, they still got like 18,000 more left.
Is it just because there's too many coffee places now, too many
That-
decisions?
And honestly, it's not as good as it used to be. It's not as
It fell off?
consistent. It's going the ways of Whataburger, to be honest
Once
with
you let it go too far, you can't control it.
Right. Too often the coffee's burned. And, Rudy, too often they didn't have any. I cannot tell you how many times, probably 5.
What do you mean didn't have any? You didn't have
In
any
the
coffee?
last few years, 4 or 5 times I've gone into a Starbucks, I'd like a tall coffee. Oh, yeah, okay, we're going to brew some right now.
Oh, you're like,
How
what?
the fuck do you not have coffee always on the ready at your coffee shop?
Yeah, that don't
And
make
it's
any
because
sense.
they're used to people going there and getting all that tricked up sweet shit.
Yeah.
People just don't. It's like almost. It was like throw those little millennials and Gen
Well,
Zers
those are
off.
sugars
What, you
with a
just want
dash of
coffee?
coffee. Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Oh! Red alert!
Dude, you
Red
know the
alert,
last
someone
time I
ordered
went?
just coffee.
Yeah. I said I want a black coffee. That's it? Yes, ma'am. Just a black coffee. You sure? I said a black coffee.
Right. Their brains are so wired to make
To
all
do
this other
mocha
shit.
chocolate,
Yeah, and you
double
know what else?
espresso, pop,
They
pop,
changed
doo-doo.
up how they do the layout of their stores a lot.
Is what you think they tried to make them too hip?
They didn't want you chilling in there all day anymore, so they limited seating. They quit selling. Well, remember they used
I
to sell
didn't even notice that.
CDs back in the 90s?
Yeah.
In the early 2000s, they sold music in there. Obviously, no one buys CDs.
Right.
but it just didn't have the same vibe that it did when it was smaller as a company. It got huge. Now it's all over the world. There's a fucking McDonald's. I mean, there's a McDonald's and a Starbucks now in every corner of the world. You can pull off a roadside bombing in Baghdad and stop for a venti black on the way home. I mean, they're everywhere, literally. But the consistency went way down. And so that's why you've seen me lately coming here with Dutch Bros.
Their Dutch Bros is pretty popular. I guess they got some consistency because every
does.
time I pass, first of all, there's like 2 or 3 on Petrenko alone, and all of them always have a long ass line.
Right. This is a local place. It's tea. This
What
is
that
a,
one's-
this
what's
is a
it called?
London Fog.
Nothing I can't handle.
Yeah, that's the name of the place. The name of the drink is the London Fog. It's coffee and milk like the English do. It's tea and milk like the English do it.
Yeah. Have you
Like
seen the?
Rory McIlroy takes his tea
I like
like
tea.
this.
Have you seen the local viral coffee truck called Caffeine Hose?
Caffeine Hose.
Yes.
Now,
I'm
years
interested.
ago in Waco, there was a place
I ain't
called...
saying where it's at. You find on your own.
Remember
They ain't
years
paying
ago
me,
in
but
Waco, there was a place called Fat Ho Burgers.
yeah.
Did you ever go to Fat? You remember Fat Ho
I
Burgers?
remember, but
they
I
were
never
big
went.
for a while. I
Yeah.
went one time and interviewed the manager, and he just gotten out of prison. But his sister owned that one, so she hired him as the manager, and she said he was struggling. He was a wannabe rapper. He was working on his rap
No
career,
shit.
but he was earning money working for his sister at Fat Ho Burgers. They had a
Fat
skinny ho, fat ho, bitch ass ho, big ho, short ho, tall
I
ho.
like it.
It was a genius.
I like it.
I've not seen Caffeine Hose. That's pretty funny.
This
Is
picture.
it women operated?
Yeah.
Are they?
I guess. I
are
don't know.
they- Are that, and what do they look like?
I have no idea.
Okay, are they
I
dressed
won't
up
be
like
going.
Bratz dolls?
I don't know.
I need to look this up. I bet they don't spell it with a K.
No.
Caffeine Hose. All right,
I told
interested.
my wife because they were, they've been having long lines. I told because my wife's company's
It's
called
a truck,
Yeah, I told my wife because my
Alright.
wife's company's called Chic Emotion.
right?
I was like, yo, if this shit works, I was like, you need to call your shit just be a chico. just-
Chico,
Yeah, just be a chico. I'm a
like
badass chico.
right?
And she was like, And I said,
Does Anna call her own self a bitch on occasion?
She hates that. Never.
Nina always calls herself a bitch.
No, Anna hates
I was
bitch.
not
Anna
raised
hates
to
that
use
word.
that word. To
Me
women.
neither.
I say it on our show when it's just us boys talk.
Or when it's Danica Patrick
When
being
it's
a
Danica
racist
Patrick,
bitch.
yeah, she's a bitch.
No, she hates it. Like, but she has friends that do it. Like, bitch.
Nina
So
will
she's
call
not
her-
anti
Nina will
against it.
say,
but-
Nina will be like, "Oh, I'll be like, hey babe, I'm gonna stop by and grab some food. You want something? Oh, just get me a salad. I'm a basic bitch." I'm like, okay, bitch, I'll get you that. I was not operated to say that word.
Yeah.
Not in company.
Yeah, no, me neither. I
Calling
got
herself a basic bitch, a bad bitch, a dirty bitch, dumb bitch. She's always calling herself a bitch. I'm like,
Yeah, there's a
okay.
lot of women. It's
sure.
like the
She calls herself a bad bitch on occasion. Usually it's basic bitch. I'm just
Yeah.
a basic bitch.
But then when she's having a good day, she's feeling herself. She's a bad bitch.
yeah.
Like, hey, you are with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
That's what she tells you. She got to
yeah,
remind you.
Yeah,
Gotta
absolutely.
remind you.
Yeah.
Now, one time we went to this Pimps and Hoes party where we dressed up. And
Pimps
she,
and hoes.
yeah,
I
and
need,
she let-
I need to roll with y'all more often.
that was like, this was like 03, 04.
Or he does. He needs
Yeah.
some. He needs some
He needs
fucking. He
somebody.
needs some life experience.
And for that whole night, she allowed me to call her my bitch and my
Okay.
hoe. So
And
I
she
got it
got
all
all
out in
dressed up?
04. Yeah.
Oh, that's genius.
I was like, bitch, get over here.
Nice.
Fuck is wrong with you? Where's my fucking money?
You make her call you Big Poppy.
Yeah, that was a fun night. I got them all out in 04.
04, good year.
All right, let me get the live spot in. Orlando Kell just brought whatever we just did.
Sorry.
He is the official family lawyer in the building. This man here will take care of you if you need a family lawyer. You need to sue a family member. I've seen it done. He's had cases for family members. We've had people want to divorce their parents.
Damn.
We've had people want
Really?
to take grandma off the wheel and shit. Whatever family law means. For most people, it's divorce. If you need a divorce lawyer, many of you will. It is what it is. That sucks, but at least you got someone you can go to. That's our guy. Okay. Orlando Kell. 210-775-4995. You can email him directly. He is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. This state will screw a man over in a second, especially if the woman's got kids with you. the state of Texas shits on dads left and right. I'm not take it from me, it's true. A lot of y'all already know. I ain't got to
Agreed.
tell you. Kel specializes in helping dads. All right, dads, keep Orlando Kel's name in your brain. He ain't like Liam Cohen. He wants to be in your mouth. Keep him locked to file in your thoughts. If you ever need a family lawyer, it's Orlando Kell.
It's funny you say I had a buddy. He had a successful business.
Mm-hmm.
Son decided he didn't want to work in said business. The next day he was out the will.
Damn.
So Orlando can do that.
Or point you to the right
Point you to
person.
one of his guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, there's Landman talk. Ruben's in here. Is it like the coffee shop in Landman? Which one? Oh, Keto Jar. Remember that episode of The Sopranos where the mob was trying to shake down a coffee chain shop,
Yeah.
but were ass whipped because they couldn't, since it's all corporate control? Yeah, that was supposed to be a Starbucks.
I had somebody.
There's a scene where they go in there they try to shake down the local Starbucks, and they're so beaten down by they can't even order the drinks. They're just like, fuck it. They just leave.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
it's supposed to be a Starbucks, I think.
When is that coming back out?
Sopranos?
Landman.
Oh, Landman. I think November.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Super. So most of it was shot in Fort Worth. Looking forward to all the landscape views and shit like that. All right. Show also brought to you in part by Jay Ribaldo.
What up, Jay?
Maybe you needed Orlando to do your divorce, and now that that's over, you need a new place to live. Like that segue. Ribaldo's our
Yes,
house
you do.
guy. Do you need to downsize? Hey, a smaller home. Kids are grown. They've moved out. Wife, I don't live with my wife no more. I need a smaller place. That's Jay. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe, oh, baby, I'm pregnant. We got it. Well, we need a bigger house. Well, that's Jay too. Go see Jay's fine work at Ribaldo.com. That's his website. The official real estate man of In the Building is Mr. Jay Ribaldo. 210-887-1081. You can email Jay directly. JRibaldo at KW.com. Jay
Might need
Ribaldo, KW.com.
There's a lot of youngsters. You might need to sell the Spurs a White House.
Oh, yeah. You need. Hey, okay. You need a second house for whatever reasons.
The Spurs may need a little. They may need a little getaway.
Spurs getaway, pimps and hose parties, maybe a place to build your meth lab. You don't want to build your meth lab in your own house. You got to have a separate place to do that.
And Jay will sell it to you.
All meth dealers, hit up Jay Ribaldo. He's the official real estate man. He can find you a nice little spot, hidden, secluded somewhere where nobody will find you. Nobody will smell the cat pee. Genius. You think Jay's excited to be associated with meth dealers?
Not at all.
He's just trying to sell homes.
Look, Jay. Once Jay sells you the home, what you do with it is not on him. He don't need to know what you're doing. He just needs to get the commission.
Okay.
What's up?
Are we ready for this shit?
What?
Yeah.
All right. It's been
Who
a
he
while
played for?
since we played Who He Played For.
Oh my God.
See if
I
we can get
fucking
these.
suck at this game when it comes
All right,
to baseball.
let's do this as a team.
All right,
together.
all right, cool.
'Cause I'm not going to be any good. I might be less terrible than you, but not very good.
So what do we have yesterday? Cubs, Tigers,
Yesterday?
Dodgers, Boston, all won, right? I got
Mhm.
it right. See, okay.
Okay. You clearly at least read the
I
headlines.
read the headline. That's it. I ain't watched that shit. I was watching.
I did see Eddie Vedder did the anthem again.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
What a badass.
And whose jersey was he wearing this time? Was it Rizzo?
I wouldn't be surprised I didn't watch the.
No, who do you have?
that? So.
All right, so are these are guys that are playing in games today, Bouquet?
Yep, they're in the projected starting lineups.
Okay. All right, and they're starters on actual playoff teams.
Yep.
Don't hit me with a bullpen catcher.
Well,
And
so
all
I'll
that
start with an
shit.
easy one for you.
Oh no, Ed had a Ryan Sandberg jersey on. That's cool. The late great Ryan Sandberg. All
God
right,
bless
what
the
do you
Ryan
all right, what do we
Sandberg.
got?
Let's start with an easy one. Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
And this is all teams that played yesterday.
Yep. They're playing yesterday and today, yeah.
Not to be confused with Hawaii's own Max Suzuki, who was a catcher for a long time in the big leagues. Seiya Suzuki.
Answer.
He is a red.
No.
He's a Tiger.
No. Chicago Cub.
Shit.
0 for 2.
0 for 2. All
Okay.
right. Who else you got? And that, how you gonna say that's easy?
Oh, well, I thought that was easy. Spencer Torkelson.
How many guys are we going to roll through here?
I've got a couple. I've got 6.
Spencer Torkelson.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's not some fucking math teacher at MIT?
No.
That's a Major League Baseball player.
Oregon State, yeah.
There's something called Spencer Torkelson from Oregon State, one of the powerhouse college baseball programs
I believe #1 overall pick.
in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Spencer Torkelson. I can't even think of all the teams that are in the playoffs anymore because baseball's watered down its fucking playoffs with all these teams.
Spencer Torkelson. He sounds like a.
You go first. Then I'll go second. We'll spot.
He sounds like a guardian.
Okay.
No.
Don't say no yet. I need a guess. He is most definitely. Braves didn't make it this year, did they?
No.
They're an underachieving club.
They were today this year, yes.
I may have to put Ronald Acuna on my get your prime wasted list. What's the name again? Torkelson?
Spencer.
Torkel.
Yeah.
He's a Tiger.
He is a Tiger.
Damn.
Okay.
He is
One
a
for
Tiger.
Did you cheat?
Tiger's first base.
Did you
No.
cheat, Mike?
No.
Tiger's first
All right.
baseman.
Should
Give
take
me a couple
shot in
more.
the Midnight Black Dark. We're 1 for 4. Okay.
Zach Littell.
Oh, I've heard this guy's
Zach
name.
Littell?
Got traded this year to a playoff team.
That doesn't help me. Zach Littell.
I've heard of this dude.
He is a Mariner.
No.
I look. He's a red.
He is a Red. He's the
Oh.
starting pitcher for the Reds today.
1 for 6.
Here we go.
How many more we got left?
4 more.
Will you refresh my screen?
I can't because they're giving away the answers over there.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, don't give away the answers. Let us fail
Yeah.
miserably on our own.
Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon. He is a guardian.
No.
I know this guy's name. This guy, and then I know Jose.
Ryan
He's a sock.
Man.
No.
Who is he?
He's a New York Yankee.
Damn.
What does he play?
Third base. Former
starts.
Colorado Rocky.
He's
Yeah.
good.
He's starting today, apparently.
Since when
He's
did
not
Scott
good.
Brocious retire?
Question. Good question. How
Hey.
about another easy
I
one?
thought Charlie Hayes was at third base for the Yankees.
A star of the WBC, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Okay, not a lot of teams sign Americans. So,
He played for Japan in the WBC.
he played for Japan.
Japan?
Yep.
What's
How's
his
he
name
Japan?
again?
Tommy Edman.
He's white.
What's it? Tommy Edman.
Yeah,
He's
Huh.
white.
Yes, he is. And he was very much
Does he have
loved
like
over there.
some 17th
He's got
cousin?
he's got some Asian in him. If you look at him, you'd
I
see
would
it.
hope. You can't be playing for Japan unless you got a little something.
Yeah, hey, he chose the right team.
Tommy McMahon?
Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman. You got a guess?
Who did the Cubs play?
The Cubs play the Padres.
He's a Padre.
No,
He's a Cardinal.
no. He used to be a Cardinal.
Are the Cardinals in the playoffs?
No.
No.
Oopsies.
He used to be a Cardinal though. He is a Los Angeles Dodger.
Wait, what's the kid's name?
Tommy Edman.
What does he play?
He is a utility guy. I think he probably plays second base.
Wait a timeout. I protest.
You
You'd be
can't say
You'd be a horrible lawyer.
Sure.
I think he probably plays second base.
Yeah, he plays everywhere. Shortstop, second base, outfield.
But he's in the everyday lineup.
I think he won CS MVP last year for the Dodgers.
CSMVP? What the fuck does that stand for?
Championship Series MVP, or the NLCS MVP.
Oh, okay. It's
Okay,
called
so he's
the
a player.
NLCS. That's
Two more. Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez.
Padre.
No.
Red Sox.
Yes. He's the leadoff hitter for the Red Sox today.
All right, I quit.
What positions he play for?
He will probably play first base.
He
today.
will probably play. I love how
See?
we
How is this probably? And these are
'Cause
supposed to be
people play
surefire
multiple
starters.
positions.
So there must be a lot more platoon players in the league now than ever before. Like guys that play all over the place.
Yeah.
You know why? Because of the analytics. Like first base is a throwaway position.
Defensively, yeah.
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah, you just got to be fat and
You
can
just-
like stretch.
If you are the right kind of batter, they'll find a spot for you in the field,
Yeah.
even if they have to move you around.
Yeah. It's just if you play two positions, you're worth more. Kind of thing. Last one, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes. Austin Hayes.
Who the hell?
Austin Hayes.
Can I get a spelling on the last name?
No ES, just HAYS.
Oh, okay. Like Hayes
Oh,
Buda.
God.
Can I get origin, please? Can you use it in a sentence?
White American. I like Austin Hayes a lot. He's a former Baltimore Oriole.
Have you used
He's a
one
country
player
boy?
from each team, or have you used one guys from multiple teams?
I think I've tried to keep it one player each team.
Okay.
I can't
So
even think of
then
any
the
more
Guardians.
teams.
He's a Guardian.
No, I actually doubled up on this one now that I look
Oh,
at it.
okay.
All right. I have no. I can't even think of any more clubs that are in the playoffs.
He's a Red then.
He is the Cincinnati Red.
Okay, we don't get
I mean, we don't get
So we went,
This game
we
sucks.
went 2 for 14.
This game sucks. I
All
got to
right,
pay
we're
attention
done.
to my.
That was awful.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we got 2. I'll pay attention when we get to the championship series.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, that's all we had. We didn't have no pussy ass wild cards. We don't
Oh,
do that
here comes
shit.
Bob
we didn't do
Costas.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's just why have a season? Let's just have playoffs. What's the point? Half the fucking team makes the postseason.
Yeah.
Where's the incentive? I come up from guys were having to play, every day. You had to win the damn division to go to the postseason when there were only 2 damn divisions. We had to take horse tranquilizer and eat amphetamines by the dozens just to keep our shit together because we drank too much and we did too much cocaine on the weekends.
Steak,
Anyway.
beer, and babes.
All right. Bouquet, do you know who Jeff Pearlman is?
Yes, I tried to interview him once. I think I have interviewed him once.
Okay, cool.
Really?
I'm glad you know. So we talked about the 86 Mets the other day.
The cocaines.
Jeff wrote probably the greatest book that's ever been written about the 86 Mets. All the shit they did. The biggest collection of assholes, drug addicted
Rock
idiots,
stars.
party rock stars, and they were also awesome. Jeff likes to write about bad boys who win.
Yeah.
Jeff wrote a great book about the Cowboys in the early 90s called Boys Will Be Boys, pissed off Jerry something awful. Very
Really?
controversial, yeah. We're going to have Jeff on in a couple of weeks. Just be thinking ahead. Jeff Pearlman, who's had 9 New York Times bestsellers. He's one of the great sports writers in modern times.
What's he working on?
He is releasing a book soon on Tupac.
Mm.
He's known as a sports writer. But for the last 3 years, Jeff has spent an obsessed amount of time interviewing almost 700 people who knew Tupac, relatives of Tupac's, former music partners, people that worked in the industry, bitches he was with. If you knew Tupac at all, Jeff has talked to them in the last his whole life for
You know
3
who killed him?
years was.
He found him.
We know who killed Tupac. He's getting ready. Isn't he locked
He
up?
turned himself in. I don't know
That
if that's
dude?
real. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, go
So
ahead.
Jeff's going to be on with us on October 13th.
Sounds
You
great.
mentioned the Mets. That's what reminded me. So Jeff's going to be on with us October 13th to talk about his Tupac book, which I can't wait to read.
I'm looking forward
I know
to
you're
that.
a huge fan of
Rudy,
Tupac.
you know what else he did?
What?
Winning Time. The Lakers.
He did do winning.
Mike
time.
told me that.
So
Yeah.
The series got canceled, which I liked.
The miniseries
so good.
Showtime with Adrian Brody was in it playing
Yeah.
Pat Riley. That was that show was inspired by Jeff's book on the Lakers of the 80s.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was great. That's one of my favorite series because obviously it makes the Lakers look like assholes half the time, and of course it ends with the Lakers losing to the Celtics.
The one thing that Jeff's subjects all have in common, two things they all have in common, is they are very controversial, may not be the biggest Boy Scouts on the planet, very rule breaker types, very anti-society. The other thing y'all have in common is they are fucking incredible at what they do.
Mm.
Whether you're a football player, Magic Johnson, Tupac Shakur. I think the book's going to be the shit. And when it comes out, it's going to be newsworthy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Texas Cheer Liquor That is the official liquor store of this fine program we do each and every day. Thank you to Texas Cheer Liquor. They got 7 locations in and around the area, all the way up to Bernie, if you live in this area, all the way down to 90, and all points in between. Look at the gold stars on the map, that Bouquet will post right now. It is Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store in the building, and at all 7 locations. You will get 5% off your total bill when you mention in the building at Texas Cheer Liquor. 7 locations, 5% off in the building.
Somebody in the chat earlier said they went to one of them yesterday and got the cut waters. And they said
cool.
the cut waters
I did see that.
get you lit. I think it was Paul. So shout out to Paul for going to Texas Cheer
I've had the
Liquor.
tequila. I'd like to try the vodka, just so I could just try it. Just
they got
to
a
see.
vodka mule.
Yeah. All right, you can watch all of our television shows we do on Chris 6 and Corpus Christi on Love You Hard TV. All right. So like this week's show, interested in watching it? So it'll air Saturday, and as soon as it airs, we drop the segments on our channel. I noticed that some of y'all have noticed that it's on there. A lot of people want to see the TV show. We drop the TV show on Love You Hard on our YouTube channel. You want to partner with us? Are you interested in doing advertising with me and Rudy? Ask all these sponsors we work with every day. The ones that you've heard over and over and over. They don't just stay with us because we're their buddies. They stay with us because we move products.
Yes.
They do. Bottom line, if you're interested in partnering with us, maybe a short-term thing, you want to get your business out there, long-term deal, hit me or Rudy up and we'll talk to you. Watch all of our other shows on Love You Hard TV, like the Baseline Bums, and then In Motion.
We're going to record In Motion today.
Very good.
Right after
here. In this show?
Yeah, right after this.
All right, very good. And you can listen to us as part of the Believe Podcast Network. We got, Jimmy the Bag coming up next. Bouquet's the producer. If you're watching us on Pub Sports Radio, thinking of our partners at Anthem, Pub Sports Radio, and, of course, our mothership here at Love You Hard TV. All right, mañana we'll do this all over again.
Let's do it.
Thanks, everybody. Love you all hard. Peace out. Don't do meth.
Wow. Wise words.